General George Patton once said, "Success is how high you bounce after you hit bottom." I think this statement is particularly relevant in today's hearing on how small business owners have found success during what has been a very long and stubborn recession. Despite these troubling times and real economic setbacks, motivated entrepreneurs and resilient small businesses have managed to navigate the murky economic waters to find success and propel economic growth. These entrepreneurs have fought back against the pitfalls by adapting their business models, altering their marketing strategies, or employing new innovative techniques to combat the recession, while continuing to bolster economic growth. Our next witness is Elise Mitchell, President and CEO of Mitchell Communications Group in Fayetteville, Arkansas. She's testifying today on behalf of Women Impacting Public Policy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Chairman. My name is Elise Mitchell, and I'm the President and CEO of Mitchell Communications Group. I bring you good wishes from my company as well as from my community of Northwest Arkansas, a thriving region with deep entrepreneurial roots. I'm also here today on behalf of Women Impacting Public Policy, a national nonpartisan organization advocating on behalf of nearly 1 million women-owned businesses and representing 64 different business organizations. I'm proud to represent all of these leaders. Established in 1995 as a sole proprietorship, our company has indeed become a top 50 public relations and strategic communications firm, working with some of the world's largest companies and best-known brands, including Walmart, Hilton Hotels and Resorts, Tyson Foods, Procter & Gamble, Sam's Club, Southwestern Energy Company, and J.B. Hunt Transport. We're fortunate to do national and global work with these distinctive clients. We've successfully attracted top talent and developed new and innovative communication services. As a result, we've grown 445% in the last 4 years alone. We're very honored to have won numerous industry awards and twice been named to the Inc. 500 5000 list, as well as one of the 50 fastest-growing women-owned and led companies in North America, as named by Women Presidents Organization and American Express Open. I know other stories like ours, but unfortunately not enough. In reality, many small business owners have faced significant challenge in this recession. I'm often asked, how have we achieved this kind of growth in spite of a still uncertain economy? It's as simple as this. We've learned to look through the turn. Now, what do I mean by looking through the turn? Well, I'm an avid motorcycle rider, and I've built my business based on this concept, which is a fundamental principle of motorcycling that offers great insight. As you approach a turn, you must look where you want to go, rather than fixating on all of the potential hazards in the turn itself. The challenge comes in keeping your eyes focused on where you want to end up, while using your instincts and experience to adjust within the turn, all at a moment's notice. Inspired by this philosophy, I've used these core principles to help our company succeed, and there are several important lessons that we've learned along the way. First, stay nimble. When change happens like it did in the fall of 2008, you have to be ready to adapt and respond. Small businesses are good at that, and it's definitely a competitive advantage. At Mitchell Communications, we've developed a flexible business model that helps us scale up or down depending on our changing client needs and manage large volume assignments even with a short notice. Second, know how to take risk. I suppose risk is something that I'm more comfortable with than most because I ride a motorcycle. But the trick is to balance risk and discipline to yield solid results. This starts by having a clear understanding of your value proposition and then knowing how to build upon that where it makes sense. For example, we invest heavily in talent and technology, and we've rolled out a number of new services to help us meet emerging client needs, and we're evaluating new opportunities all the time. Third, stand for something. During some of the darkest days of the recession, we came together as a company to write a common set of values: trust, open communication, service, results, and commitment. These values guided us when we needed them most, and they have helped us attract some of the best employees and clients that anyone could hope for. And finally, don't try to go it alone. The best leaders understand the power of a team. It is the greatest privilege of my career to be the steward of Mitchell Communications Group, and I have learned that excellence attracts excellence, which means great people attract great clients. You can't have one without the other. It is my responsibility to continue creating a compelling culture so that amazing things happen when these two groups come together. It takes courage to be an entrepreneur, no doubt about that. And there is much that Washington can do to make the road smoother rather than more hazardous for us. Here are a few things you can do to help. First, fully consider small businesses in rulemaking. The decisions you make can have a huge impact on our ability to continue creating jobs and driving innovation. Second, facilitate greater access to capital, especially for the 8.3 million women-owned businesses in the U.S., and support the resources we need to not just survive but thrive. The SBA's Women Business Centers and the Women-Owned Small Business Contracting Program are a step in the right direction and will yield immense results. Third, reduce taxes. Many small businesses are S-corps, which means the company's taxes are filed under the owner's personal tax return at the same time that we are trying to put profits back into the business to make payroll, purchase new equipment, or simply keep the lights on. Now is not the time to increase taxes on those of us who are making critical investments and creating new jobs. As I share our story with you today, I am reminded of the countless women-owned businesses and entrepreneurs of all kinds who are working tirelessly to fuel our economy. And when I think about them, their dreams and their determination inspire me, as I know they do you. Now, more than ever before, our country needs businesses and lawmakers who are willing to look through the turn, to fix their eyes on where we want this great country to end up, and to work together to get there. Thank you.